Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Hope you're all having an amazing day and enjoy your life. If you're here, please kind of put a like as always. I would appreciate that very much so that the video can get more visibility. And say hi so I know that you're here. Don't be shy as always. I enjoy talking to you, my friends, so let me know that you're here. We'll wait a little bit for more people to join and we'll take off. Talk about what's happening in crypto today. Very often it's pretty much the same thing because it takes a very long time for the market to mature and develop. And then these sudden moves come. There are either huge pumps or huge crashes. In the bear markets, there are huge crashes. In the bull markets, there are huge pumps. Matthew, good morning. Good evening to you. Good morning to me. Actually, wait, it's already afternoon. It's 2 p.m. here in Dubai, so good afternoon to me. Good evening to you, my friend. Please kind of put a like, Matthew, and please everybody put a like, my friends. Would appreciate the like very much. I am currently at the Dubai Mall. I just had, well, you could say brunch, late breakfast, waiting for my girls to come back from the baby's room. So I decided while I have the time to jump in quickly and do a live. Hyper Addict is saying hello, Rob. Hyper Addict, hello. He goes on to say good afternoon. Caspa, and XRP did well this month. I haven't looked at CAS, but yeah, XRP did well. Many other coins did well. Before that, other coins did well and better. Then other coins did not do as well as XRP. So that once again, a good reminder to diversify to different coins, my friends. Gerald, I remember you, my friend. Hope you're well in the Netherlands. Thank you for joining. Chris Dinoff, my friend, is here. Good morning from sunny SoCal. You mean Cali? Hope you're having a good time. The core steps. Hello, my friend. Please, everyone, put a like while you're here. Matthew on the new 100x coin. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Don't forget about that, my friends. That I believe the day before yesterday, I published the new 100x coin. Do not miss that. Please, don't go asking whether or not you should buy it in like 6 months. When it's up like 500 or 800 or 1,000%, which already happened with a few other coins. Once they start moving, people join and they ask, should we buy now? Of course, you should not be buying after 400, 500, or 800% pumps. So if you want to get in and add some more coins to your portfolio, go and join now before they have moved and while you're still in the accumulation phase. Once again, you will find them in the $99 tier. I put a lot of work into finding these gems. I spent a lot of money into finding these gems because, as I mentioned earlier, I am subscribed to many different paid groups, telegrams, newsletters. So I spend the top buck every single month on subscriptions alone to make sure that I see what's being showed to the retail investor by big names in crypto who have paid services, what is being showed consistently, what the charts look like, and to see whether or not it's basically effective and whether or not I believe the chart setups align with other coins that pumped hard in the past. So a lot of work goes into it. And that's the reason why I pay 99 bucks for these gems, because I basically do all the work for you. You get, the exact entry, the amount of money I bought with, the exact exit strategy for every single coin, the trailing stop loss, and of course, as the market develops, all the updates, just like with the Million spreadsheet, will be done live. So basically, that's the whole point. I do all the work for you. Oscar, hello, my friend. Good to see you here. On your way to Vegas? Sounds good. Enjoy. Have fun in Vegas. Jose, hope you're well in Puerto Rico. Chris Dinoff, yes, it's at a $99 tier, my friend. It is. Paul Matthews, hello. He's saying, hi, Rob. How are you liking Dubai? I like Dubai. It's good, my friend. I like Dubai, but I do like Switzerland better. So I'm going to be here probably for a while, like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know, somewhere around that. Basically, before the completion of the cycle, probably. The reason being, I would currently I would rather invest basically instead of paying like $300,000 in taxes every single year in Europe, I would rather invest that money, because I do believe that if I'm, like a cycle takes 4 years, and if I'm able to set aside another, like say $500,000, throw that into coins, I do believe that will be at least like 5 million in the future, maybe even more. So that's why the main reason why I'm here, save on taxes and be able to invest, so that in the future we can finally move. But it's a great place in terms of that it's very safe, the security level is amazing. They have everything that you want, that your heart desires. If you have a lot of money, it's a great place to be. But if you don't have a lot of money, probably not a good place to be. That's my 2 cents on it. But I do like it. Dubai is good. I just like Switzerland better, but it's good. It's good. CC33 is saying, would you consider taking any XRP profits at $1 in the immediate future? Do you consider that too low of a target? My friend, my exit strategy for XRP, I'm working on it currently. And once it's updated, it will be available on my Patreon, and everybody will know where I'm taking profits. GT, hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. George Washington, hello, my friend. XRP is on the millionaire spreadsheet. It's just we're treating it a little bit differently. In the sense that I'm monitoring it personally. But it is, if you scroll to the very bottom, you will see that there were 2 entries executed for XRP and XLM, I believe. They're both down there at the bottom. Gerald is saying, when do you think the market is really going to take off? I think it's really going to take off in roughly 2025. I believe that's going to be the euphoria stage where people are going to be making insane money. I believe that's where people who invested like 10K are going to be raking in like 100, 150, 200K, maybe 250K, maybe 300K. It really depends how the coins do. But either way, my point is that ROI is going to be huge. That's where we're going to lock in profits, set stop losses, and get out, and then wait another huge crash, and where people will be able to reinvest. And that's how people are going to be able to turn 10K into hundreds of thousands of dollars, or $100,000, something like that, reinvest again, and then turn that into millions. That's my strategy. That's my method. That's what I've done in the last 2 cycles. That's how I made the millions that I made, and this is how I'm hoping to make the money that I want to make this cycle. Chris Denoff is saying, volume seems a little low. Is it just me? I don't really look at volume that much, to tell you the truth, my friend. Volume is kind of like more important for traders, I guess. And volume, it, it, it can go either way, right? The volume can be either people selling or buying. So I don't really look at that. I better look at the Google Trends. For example, if you look at Google Trends and the interest of Bitcoin and crypto generally, it's really down in comparison to what it was back in the day during peak euphoria stages, which once again tells us that we're at the right place at the right time, and doing the right thing by buying and holding and waiting for moon to come, because once moon does come, the interest will spike. Everybody will be talking about Bitcoin again, and that's when we'll be selling. And that's unfortunately when the little guy, the newcomer, the retail investor, most of the retail investors will be getting dumped on by the institutions and us, because once again, what we try to do is think like the institutional investor and not like a retail investor, so we can take advantage of the market. Christian office saying 200K, man, that's uber bullish. I mean, isn't that's absolutely possible, my friend. That's possible. When I came into in the first cycle, basically with $12,800, I made over 200K. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in this cycle. The main thing is that what I do promise is that we're definitely going to get out with good profits, no matter what. That's the whole point of the strategy that I worked on. What has worked for me in the past, and that's the whole point that what I've developed. That's the whole point of dollar cost averaging only at new lows, diversifying, buying only after huge crashes, waiting for huge pumps, taking profits on the way up, and having a trailing stop loss and take profit to make sure that you get out of profit either way. Like, I've done basically everything that's possible in that strategy to make sure that we'll make money. If anybody's going to make good money in crypto, I promise you it's going to be us, guys. I really don't see how it could possibly go wrong, unless, of course, I don't know, SEC comes out and just destroys every single coin out there, and we have some kind of wild witch hunt for the whole crypto sector. I don't know. Always Ultras is saying sell XRP around $4, buy back at 2, 5 to 7 to 10. Well, if that's your strategy, good luck, my friend. I hope you make money. That's not going to be my strategy. Excuse me. That's not how I'm going to go about my profit taking for XRP. Random IT saying XRP next move up. Okay, Random TP, thank you for saying that several times. We got your point. Please do not clutter the feed, my friend, please. You've said it many times. We got the point. Um, I don't know when the next leg is for XRP is going to come. Once again, XRP moves with the rest of the market only in the past. When the market does poorly, XRP does poorly. When the market does well, XRP does well. I do believe that XRP will do well this cycle for the reasons that were spoken about earlier in the last live and on Patreon. I do believe it will pump well, but I do believe that we'll have to be patient. I know that there is huge expectation, people saying that it's going to move any day now. This has been going on for years, actually. I don't know, for some reason, there are always people expecting a certain date and XRP to move the next day or the next week or in 2 weeks or next month. You get the point, which is very silly. If you look at simple facts, XRP moves with the rest of the market. And when the rest of the market is bullish, XRP is bullish, and as simple as that. We just have to remain patient and wait. And I believe we as people who have diversified into XRP and bought XRP will be rewarded in due time. Just like with many other coins. Don't forget to diversify, my friends. CC33. Any thoughts on Algo? My thoughts on Algo is definitely one of those coins that you can have in your portfolio. Once again, without favoring it over other coins. Buy some Algo. Why not? There are many other coins out there that you can buy. You know, I can promise you this, as I said earlier, what has been happening for 2 cycles already, and this cycle will not be an exception because history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. That some utility coins will do better than other utility coins. Some meme coins will do better than other meme coins. Some meme coins will do better than the best utility coins. You know, so it's not the narrative is not really important, right? Like the team behind is not really important. What's really important is this: is there some kind of backstory that's making sure that people FOMO and buy the coin? For example, like Elon Musk pumping Doge, right? After that, if there's a great narrative, is it constantly being shielded by top profiles with a lot of followers in crypto, Twitter, or on YouTube? Yes, it is. Wonderful. Now, is it easily accessible on exchanges, main exchanges, you know, like Coinbase and Binance, where the majority of crypto buyers are? Yes, it is. The chances are that the coin is going to pump very well. Of course, that cannot be guaranteed. And what do we do to make sure that we still guarantee great profits? We diversify. We buy different coins. Some of these coins will pump hard, some of them will not. That's it. Krish Dinov. Seems like to me SRP will move last as usual. Well, you see, the thing is, XRP does move last but fast. But once again, it still moves, how would you say this, with the rest of the altcoins. So maybe, yes, Bitcoin has already topped out and transitioned into the bear market, and we don't know it yet, but it's still very high and close to the top. But all the other alts are still going crazy. So the point is that the market and the altcoins, the majority of altcoins, do have to go crazy for XRP to go crazy, right? And once the market is stopping, holding on to laggards is a very dangerous narrative because usually statistically, if you look at statistics and cold facts, laggards are not laggards, they're just bad investments, and they don't, 99% of them don't move before the market tops out and starts crashing. Christopher DY. Hi Rob, if none of the buy targets for ETH are not hit on the spreadsheet, are you not buying any ETH at all this cycle? One target is hit for ETH, my friend. So for Ethereum, one target has been hit. It was executed, I believe, at $980, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. It's on the last update on Patreon. All the other ones for Ethereum have not been executed, that's true. And if they're not met, I'm not forcing any entries. And if they are met, I'm going to buy there. That's one of the main rules, and we don't force entries. Historically, Ethereum has crashed harder, so if I'm to buy, it's only at the new lows, at the indicated targets there. The targets have not been taken out of thin air. They're there because that's what Ethereum has done twice in the past. It has crashed further, so you know I will not be forcing any entries. But one entry has been executed, and so yeah, we do have Ethereum in our portfolio, and that entry is up like 100%, somewhere around 100%. XRP Tiny Papa is saying, I will sell my car to buy XRP. I don't know, my friend. I'm not sure that's a good idea, you know. I'm not sure it's a good idea, my friend. But you do what you like, of course. Good luck. I hope it pays off. I will not do that. But good luck. Good luck, my friend. Either way, remember that we're currently in a stage, where we have to be simply patient. We hold what we bought. We don't overtrade and get in our way, because once again, 95% of day traders lose money, so the chances of succeeding are not high. Let's just hold what we bought. Let's not force entries. If the market goes significantly lower, reverses, and we start seeing new lows, we will buy where we have our entries. If not, like I said, I counted like roughly that 55% of my portfolio, of my investment budget is in the market, and roughly 45% is on the side. So we're kind of neutral at this point. If the market pumps hard, we'll be taking good profits. If it dumps hard, we'll be following our plan. But it's very important to follow the plan and not force entries, because the market can pump or nuke at any moment. So let's just keep it realistic, and follow the plan, right? I know that in the past, following the plan has worked out very well for me. So while people forced entries, they didn't have significant capital to buy. If the market went down, I did, because I never forced entries. I waited, and that changed my life. Once again, of course, some of these entries will not be hit, as mentioned in the million spreadsheet. Also, some targets will not be hit, but the whole strategy is developed in a way to make sure that we do very well either way. CC33 saying, if you had little money to invest as a beginner, would you focus more on XLM or XRP, as they seem to move together? XLM way cheaper than XRP, so I haven't bought any in the last 1 year. I would be a hypocrite to say otherwise. Other than that, I would buy both. That's what I did in the last two cycles. That's what I did in this cycle. I bought XLM and XRP with roughly the same amount. So I would be a hypocrite to say otherwise, my friend. I know that I'm very boring. I know that I'm not Moonboy Crypto, or Pink Lambo Laser Leg. I know that I'm not going to tell you that buy the dip. We're going to the moon. We're about to make $100 billion. Bitcoin is about to go to a million. XRP is about to hit 589. I know that's very boring. People sign off even right now. We just went from like 50 viewers to 38, because they're not hearing the moon stuff they want to hear. But that's just me. That's just me. And I'm not going to tell you otherwise. I became a millionaire in this game being realistic and doing what I do. I'm good at what I do. And all the Moonboy crypto boys, unfortunately, are not doing very well, right? They're still holding. So I'll always tell you the truth. That's one thing you'll hear from me. I'll always tell you what I think. I'll never just make videos on a huge price target just for the sake of getting likes and clicks. And I'm not going to say something that's popular to hear. I know, like, if I wanted to be popular, I would just right now tell you buy XRP, go in on XRP. XRP is going to $1,000 this cycle, and that's the kind of videos I'll be making, because there's a huge XRP community out there, and I would be getting a lot of likes and subscribers, right? So that's not something that we're going to do. I'm going to be realistic, and once again, to answer your question, buy both coins, and don't favor either coin over another, my friend. Thomas Horton, I find it hard having roughly half of my money on the side, considering this upcoming bull run may be last time we get great ROI. Thomas Horton, fast great ROI, fast great ROI. After the crashes come, we will get great ROI, but it will take longer, because I believe that market cycles will lengthen probably by two or threefold. Excuse me. But rules are rules, my friend. You can't force entries, and you can't chase the bottom or the top. It is what it is. We take what the market gives us. Uh, Having 55% in the market right now is more than fine with me, because having been here for the last two cycles and seeing how hard coins crashed in the past, I would rather be prepared and buy at those entries and bring down my average, and therefore stay afloat and have my portfolio be in profit, than force entries right now and then watch everything nuke potentially 80%. Because don't forget, if you read one of the last posts on Patreon, it was about me showing what happened in the last cycles when we bought coins after 85% crashes, and then they crashed another 80%, right? So I would rather potentially buy that other 80% crash uh, than not be able to buy, because I already bought everything after the 85% crash. So now I'm missing out on great entries, and my average is not down enough, right? The rules are there for a reason, my friend, right? And it's all emotional, and it's all about greed, fear, discipline in this game. Yeah. International Crypto Asset Ninja. Hello, my friend. How are you? CC33. That's why I appreciate people who put out realistic content as you do. Thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Please kind of put a like while you're here, my friends. I would appreciate the like very much. So either way, yeah, my friends. Right now, what's happening is great. Stocks and stock indexes are making higher highs and higher lows, which is good because historically, stock indexes like the Dow have to put in a new high. Historically, that's when Bitcoin puts in a new high, and historically, when Bitcoin puts in a new all-time high, that's when many alts follow through, and many altcoins put in new all-time highs and pump much harder than Bitcoin and deliver crazy gains. Right now, that's exactly what's happening in the market. Stocks going up, stock indexes going up, Bitcoin going up, many altcoins going up and popping more than Bitcoin. Market making higher highs and higher lows all over the place. So there's nothing to be worried about at the moment. Nothing is out of the ordinary. What's happening in this cycle is what happened in the last cycle and the penultimate cycle before that. What's happening in this cycle is exactly what happened in the last two cycles. Give or take, roughly the same thing. It's actually working out way too well, and it's a little bit scary because sometimes it really does seem like some kind of matrix out there, or some kind of, I don't know. It seems surreal because once you kind of break this down and you understand the way the cycles move and you understand how crypto works, it's surreal and insane how often these things happen time and over again, and how you're able to predict them. Just today, I retweeted what I expected Bitcoin to do 6 months ago, and what's happening today. Go on Twitter, check it out, and it's pretty much on point. So 6 months ago, I was able to predict what Bitcoin is most probably going to do, and that's what it pretty much did, which is pretty crazy, right? International Crypto Asset Ninja saying, I like the latest tweet you put out there, my friend. So wholesome. Pure wisdom for anyone in crypto, new or old. Thank you for always dropping such gems for free. Patrons know much more value. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the kind word. I'm glad that you enjoyed. Jan Van Ickhout is saying, is XDC as safe to invest in like XRP and XLM? Well, I don't think that XRP or XLM are safe to invest into. I don't think there's anything out there in the speculative markets, crypto or traditional market that is safe to invest in. I think that investing in XDC is the same risk as investing in XRP or XLM. To answer your question, yeah. I guess that's pretty much what I can say on the matter. Jose Santana is asking, is it possible for XRP to reach $12 before the next bull run? Is it possible? Absolutely, it's possible, of course. Oh, my friend Gabonito is here. He's saying, what's up, brother? How was your day? I really liked the post yesterday. It was a great example of how things went down last cycle. Very relatable and funny. Thank you, my friend. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, purposely tried to make it a little bit funny and humorous to make the read more interesting. But it's funny because there's a sense of irony because that's exactly what happens in the market. It's funny because that's exactly what those people say and how the market moves, and the kind of tweets you read out there is true, but I tried to add some humor to it. Yeah. So remember, my friends, main thing that we have to do is remain patient and disciplined, realistic. Remember that perfection is a lie. Remember to stay very careful. If you've been a victim of, the moon boy cryptos out there and the laser leg Bitcoiners, probably do stuff differently this time around. Stay level-headed. Don't make the same mistakes you made before. If you're pissed off at me because I'm not telling you that XRP is going to 589 or that Bitcoin is going to 1 million or Ethereum is not going to $100,000, maybe just calm down. Look what happened in the past. Look at the performance of my predictions and predictions of the Moon Boys, and make it this time around. Make money instead of making money for content creators by putting likes and watching their bullshit about basically castles, riddles, and the use cases and utility and how it's going to change the world. Maybe it's time to wake up and put money in your bank and make your life better and the life of your family and friends around you better. Maybe it's time to accomplish your dreams, my friends. Maybe it's time to wake up. Yeah, I hope that's what you do this cycle, because I want you to do very well. I don't want to be mean or rude, but I want you to do well. I want you to earn money. I want you to put money in your pocket, and I want you to be a winner. So, stay realistic. Don't lose your mind. If the crashes come, we're going to buy. If the pumps come, we're going to sell. We're going to stick to the plan. We're not going to lose it. We're not going to get overexcited. We're not going to get all hyped up. We're going to look at the chart. Remember what happens every single time after huge pumps. You know, every single bull market ends and every single bear market ends. So don't be down now either. Don't be depressed. Don't listen. And this is the stage where you shouldn't listen to doom boys or moon boys. Remember, if crashes come, we'll follow the plan. We'll buy more. When pumps come, we'll sell. Nothing, even the worst recessions in this world have ended, right? Everything ends, both bull and bear markets, right? Everything comes to an end. So do not be down. All you gotta do is be patient and follow the plan. All you gotta do is ignore the noise around yourself, not read too much into news, use cases, utility, the team behind every single project. I know you get bored and you try to find some kind of explanation for why your coin is going to do well, but you shouldn't do that, because then what that happens is that you get too emotionally attached to that coin. It's much harder to dump and sell and set a stop loss, because you start believing the claptrap bullshit story behind that coin and you end up holding and not making any money. Don't forget that the greatest projects out there and the great companies or people backing these projects, they themselves are selling these coins and putting money in their pocket. Why should you do any different? Wake up, you know what I mean? People out there are selling coins from their own projects. You should be selling coins when it's time of putting money in your pocket. If people from these certain projects are diversified and they own also things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other coins, I don't know, like back in the day, what was it, like Cardano or Sol, whatever, right? You get the point, all these coins. Why should you be any different? Why should you be a maximalist, right? So why be a maximalist of any project when the leaders of these projects have different coins and are diversified? And why shouldn't you be paying yourself if the leaders of these coins and the creators are paying themselves, right? Please pay yourself. Please remember to diversify. And remember that we're here to flip coins. Every single coin is out there is a pump and dump. No matter how great the utility use case is behind it. Every single coin dumps very hard during the bear market, and not even all of them pump well. Only some do. So it's very important to get in before the pumps and sell before the dumps. Flip for a profit. We're profit maximalists, my friends. Either way, yeah, I went off on a rant there, so forgive me. My wife and kid are back, so I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my day. It is Friday, so make sure you have an awesome Friday, my friends. Please put a like. I would really appreciate the like. CC33, very bullish on H-bar. I do believe that H-bar is something that people should diversify into. So yeah, having H-bar in your portfolio is a must. Am I very bullish on it? No, I'm just as bullish on it as I am on all the other coins in my portfolio. It's not unique or special either, my friend. Happy Friday, everyone. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy life. Do something that you like today. Life is too short not to enjoy. Love you very much. Please kind of put a like and sending my love. Bye-bye.